I know this video is a little different from the fashion videos that you guys usually like to see from me, but I feel like if this is something that could help someone, no matter how little it is, I feel like it's definitely worth my time and worth talking about. So yo, what is good everybody? I recently did a poll on Instagram on what video I should make next, and it's pretty cool how you guys want to see a little bit of everything almost equally. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see the style tips video. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see like the lifestyle habits, and a lot of you guys wanted to see how to take back control of your life. That's what this video is going to be about. Out of all of those ideas that I had, I feel like this one just really hit home with me, especially since it's something that I'm trying to work on myself right now. I know it can be really hard to get out of a rut in life, especially in such a hyper-connected world that we live in, where information can just be delivered so fast, and the amount of information that can be delivered too, and it can be pretty overwhelming to us. Right now, like, I'm just outside my apartment complex. All my technology is inside, other than like this camera that I have, but all I have on me is like my notebook. That's actually one of them when it comes to taking back control of your life. Is I would really recommend getting some kind of journal or notebook where you can just kind of declutter your mind, just write down how you truly feel, no matter how ridiculous it sounds, and no matter how ridiculous it looks on paper, so you don't make rash decisions. And any big decisions you have to make, you do it with a very clear and objective mind, and you're not making decisions on a whim. When it comes to trying to take back control of your life, the very first thing that I look into in my life is my environment. So is my environment the best possible environment I can be in to be able to make the most productivity and clear-based decisions? It's not only like your physical surroundings, whether it's like, you know, being out in nature, etc., but it's also kind of like who you surround yourself with, who do you associate yourself with. Are these people good for you? Are these people elevating you? Your circle matters, because if you are consistently surrounded by unhealthy, toxic people, you are going to be also an unhealthy and toxic person as well. So be very picky about who you associate yourself with, and surround yourself with people who want nothing but the best for you and inspire you. That's one part of your environment that I really recommend you to reflect on and kind of clean out if you don't like that part of your environment. The second part of your environment is your digital real estate, right? So what lives on your Instagram feed? Are you seeing positive and inspiring things that can benefit you? Or are you seeing a lot of negative news and a lot of things that will kind of bring down the tone of your day? Are you seeing other people on your feed that kind of makes you compare yourself and makes you feel less about yourself? These are the things that you have to like remove from your Instagram feed or whatever feed it is. So yeah, your environment on social media definitely matters as well. What you consume is definitely gonna impact your mental health, and if your mental health is not clear, you're not going to be able to make clear decisions to be able to take control of your life. I think in general, if you want to be able to take control of your life, I think you should definitely limit your technology use. It'll just make you more present, and it'll definitely improve your mental health, because you're not consistently worried about what other people are up to, and that way now you have more time and energy to focus on your own. Don't know if it'll work for you? Give it a try, let me know. While it's on my mind, like, I'll be sure my bed is made, I'll be sure that everything in my desk is organized, I'll make sure that my bathroom is clean, I'll make sure the interior of my car is clean. It just feels a little bit more calming to me when I do that, and I just feel like I can make more clear-based decisions in taking control of my life when everything in my surroundings is in order as well. Real quick, while I'm editing the video, earlier in this video, I was talking about how we lived in a very hyper-connected world and how much information is available and how fast we're able to get it. And I kind of wanted to touch back on that a little bit more, because I guess it's something that I forgot to talk about, but we live in a world that's full of instant gratification. Pretty much anything you can think of, you can order online and it'll be here tomorrow. If you don't feel like making the drive to go out to that nice restaurant, you can always order Uber Eats and have it brought to you. If you don't feel like going to the grocery store, find parking, go inside and looking for all the produce, no problem, there's Instacart. If you don't feel like going up to that one girl and making interaction with her and getting her number, you could always go on Instagram and DM her. Even the foods that we eat now are basically engineered. They're engineered to have the highest taste and quality, to give you that instant dopamine, to get you the most addiction, to get you to keep buying their products. Yeah, this is the problem with our modern advancements. Since our access to dopamine is so instant, we're always consistently looking for it. And if we're always looking for a quick dopamine hit, this can really affect our ability to think think clearly and take back control of our lives. So my point is, I highly recommend you to limit your technology use and just really go out there in the real world and be more present. Another thing I recommend doing to take control back of your life is do everything with intention. What do I mean by this? Ask yourself, every little thing that you're doing in your life, what is the intent behind it? Are you doing it because you have some kind of goal or something you want to acquire or something you want to gain out of it? Or are you doing it just to let the time pass? Another example is, are you applying for that job just because your friend is working there? Or are you applying to that job because there's some kind of knowledge you want to gain or some kind of skill you want to learn? Those people that you're hanging out with, are you hanging out with them just for the sake of not being bored? Or are you hanging out with them because of the network opportunity and the value that they could potentially give you? You have to do everything with intent. When you do everything with intention, it'll steer you away from the things that are pointless and bring no value to you, and it'll for sure clear up time and opportunity for the things that do. The last piece of advice that I have for you that I definitely prioritize in my life is to practice self-care. There's so many different ways that we can go about self-care, and what I like about self-care is that it can reduce your stress, and it's also kind of something that you can do that's therapeutic. There's a feel-good factor to it, right? And everybody's self-care is kind of different. For some people it might be their skincare routine. For some people it might be their hobbies like painting or drawing. It could be forms of exercise, if you like to go to the gym or if you like to play some kind of sport. Those are all forms of self-care. There's two things that I find really important in practicing self-care. One of them is not only it'll reduce your stress, but it'll also increase your self-esteem. Because you're taking care of yourself and you're doing things that you like to do, you end up liking yourself a little bit more. What's more important is when you like yourself a little bit more and when you care for yourself a little bit more, is it encourages you that you are more capable. And that is the driving factor of taking back control of your life, which is to know that you are capable. This is why I'm really big into self-care. My form of self-care this year has been running. I feel more immersed and I feel more in tune when I do it. Whenever I'm done with running, I feel way better and I feel way more capable, and it definitely gives me that momentum of trying to take control of my life and just, keep elevating little by little. So whatever it is for you, make sure that you practice self-care. Obviously make sure it's healthy. Don't have it be contingent upon drugs or external factors. Once you really immerse yourself, it'll definitely give you some kind of swing and momentum to taking back control of your life. Alright guys, so that is all I have for you today. I know this is a little bit different from the usual fashion videos I make, so if you guys like videos like these, let me know in the comments. I'd love to make more videos like these if they brought you any kind of value. But until then, just keep on pushing. Whatever rut it is that you're trying to get out of, or whatever trouble it is that you're going through, just know that it's not forever and you just got to keep pushing, okay? But until then, I hope you guys found value in this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Peace.